Hey, amazing people. I know it's been it's been a long time since I've been live over here. It's been a real long time. Hmm. Ooh, okay. Hey, Victor. Hey, Victor, how are you? Hello, everybody. Tanny, I know. I've been getting all y'all messages like, where is you at? What is going on? It's been a lot, y'all. It's been a lot. I've been growing. I've been growing. I've been learning. I think what like some people don't understand is that sometimes I go through stuff and to be honest with you, everything I go through is like training. So like when people go to school, go to college, and they're going to college and learning different things, and then at the end they're getting a degree, right? So to be honest with you, life is the same way. Sometimes I have to step back and I have to go through some things, and when I come out, I have a powerful testimony. I have a powerful message. Is I have a lot of powerful things, but sometimes I have to go silent to hear God. You know what I mean? And when I'm in that, it's like I'm going through, right? And y'all know we go through things. Life be life in. And while we're going through, I've changed my mindset to be like, okay, I'm going through this, but I'm going through it for a reason. God, what do you need me to learn? What do you want me to learn from this? Where have I fell short? Um, Not only where have I fell short, where can I be accountable? What areas can I do better? Because I'm just striving to be a better person, every single day. So yeah, you know, that's how I handle those. I didn't used to handle them like that though, y'all. I used to be sad and I used to be depressed. And I used to be like, why am I going through this? Like God don't like me. And that was never it. That was never it. My mindset just wasn't mature enough at that time, to be able to realize that I'm being trained. And then at the end of training, I'm going to be tested. You see what I'm saying? So, that's how I look at life and I look at, those situations now. I don't let it like stress me out like I used to. I don't sit up and worry, I don't do any of those things, just because I already know what's up. I already know that God got my back, you know. I know I got favor, you know. So I don't worry about it. I pray about it. I speak positive affirmations, I speak to the situation. Listen, God gave us the authority to speak to the situation. And I speak to the situation. It don't matter how the situation look. I speak to it. And I tell the situation, you going to obey God when it come to me. Period point blank. So yeah, I just be going through stuff. I be silent, you know, trying to learn what I can learn so I can bring back. One thing that someone told me is Shalakimia, people are not reading the Bible, they are reading you, you know. And I'm like, okay, so if people are going to like read me and watch me, they didn't only say read me, but they're like watching me and things like that. I want to be a great example, the greatest example I can be. I'm not perfect, I fall short too. But every time I fall short, I like people to learn from my falling short too. And I like to come and be, as transparent as possible and be like, you know what? I was wrong. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem being like, listen, I don't know everything. I might go find out for you, but I don't know everything. And I'm also teachable. You see what I'm saying? So people, people can teach me things, and I feel like it's a gift from God when people take their time out to teach me something. You know, I don't look at it like, oh, I know everything, and I don't need you to tell me. I don't look at life like that. I don't know who God gonna send, to teach me something, to be a blessing to me. I don't know. That's why I try to treat everybody, accordingly, and treat everybody, right, because that's just who I want to be. I want people to have a positive interaction with me. I want people to be able to come to my pages and my platforms, and be able to learn something, feel loved, feel cared about, feel poured into. Like, that's just it. Like, I had a conversation with somebody like, Charlotte, like, we need more, we need more. And I'm like, I can only give you, what I'm supposed to give you. When God tells me to be quiet, I be quiet. When he tells me to talk and speak on something, I talk and I speak on it. So, oh, thank you, G Man. Oh, y'all gonna make me cry today. Okay, G Max said, when I listen to you, you make me want to go hard in the paint. Plus, I have a little crush on you, but y'all to be respectful. I respect the G Mac. I want y'all to go hard, for yourself. Please look at my life and allow it to be an example. Please, I am the mess that God turned into a message. I was not always this woman. I was not always this person. But once I turned to God and I'm like, God, I need you to teach me. You know what I mean? I want to be loving. I want to be caring. I want to pour into people. I know what depression feels like. I know what being the black sheep feels like. I don't want anybody to feel like that. So if you can use me in the world, to pour into people and empower people, do that. I'm not your normal content creator. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not the normal one, you know. My platforms are very transparent. I deal with real life situations, which a lot of people don't like that, but I'm not going to deal with a fake situation. This is real life. We out here living real life stuff, and the things I come and talk about is real life situations. How we going to know to navigate through real life if we're not being transparent and open about it? You see what I'm saying? It's so many people that feel the pressure that they got to get on social media and they got to uphold, this I don't what word am I looking for? They have to uphold this like persona. You know what I mean? Nah, that's not real life. That's not what God told me to come and do. So I'm not the normal content creator that, I make content every single day and I'm that's not how it comes. That's not how the message comes to me. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Hey Jeremiah. This will be my first Thanksgiving alone. You'll be okay. You will be fine. Make the best of it. Do what you like on Thanksgiving. Watch football. Make you a little food. Enjoy it. Watch you a good movie. Enjoy. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I've told y'all this before that you know um I went into a season of singleness, and a lot of y'all that have been watching me for a long time, y'all know this. I've been in a season of singleness, and guess what? Single is alone. I spoke to somebody yesterday, and they're like, "Charlie, Kimia, I can't be alone. That's a problem. If you cannot be alone, that is a big problem, baby. How do you not? How do you not want to be alone to enjoy your own self? Do you know how many seasons God has? I had to be alone. God had to prepare me for my purpose. He had to prepare me. I asked God to make me a wife, you know. And at the end of the day, that took being alone. When you're alone, you learn who you are. When you alone, you can hear God extra good in that season of singleness. You don't always have to be in a relationship. A relationship is not the end all be all. It's just not. It's a season for everything. And being alone, there's a season for being alone. So you can learn you, learn who you are, get closer to God, be prepared for, your soulmate or whoever God has for you. And the fear of a lot of people being alone has people in the wrong relationships. hmm It got some people in the wrong marriages. It got some people in the wrong friendships, in the wrong family ships. Yeah, yeah. You don't have to admit it on this live. If you are a person and you know deep down that you can't be alone, you have to deal with that. Or you're always going to be in the wrong company. God can't when God gets you alone, he resets you. Like he did me. But I went to God and I'm like, listen, God, I was in a relationship for 8 years. I'm like, listen, God, my next relationship, I wanna be somebody's wife. I need you to teach me how to be a wife. In addition to me seeing, my grandmother and other people, I need you to teach me how to be a wife that is going to be supportive of my husband. I want to be a wife that is able to empower him when he needs empowerment, inspiration, motivation, you know, um, teach me how to be a safe space for him, you know. So that's what, I was taught. I also ask God to help me be that for my children, for my friends, for whoever God placed in my life. Help me be a safe space for them, you know. Um, and protect them. God also told me to protect the people that he puts in my life. They're my responsibility to, protect them. Protect my relationships, my family ships, my relationship, my children, my grandchildren, protect them. We're supposed to, in life period. We're supposed to protect the people around us and in our life. Yeah. No truth hurts. I'm not coming home. Who is Truth Hurts? Somebody am I coming home for Thanksgiving? Yeah. So no, I'm not coming home. No. Um, I'm gonna get home soon though, cause I want to see my grandkids. I sit here sometimes. I just cry, y'all, cause I want to see them. I got a lot going on though. I'm like, if I could just get a little bit of time to just fly home real quick. I just want to hug both of them. And spend some time with them. Um, I really do. That's the only reason I would fly home real quick. Even if I fly home for 2 days, you know. I want to go see my grandkids. And all my nieces and nephews. All 15 of my nieces and nephews. I want to see them too. That's the only thing I miss about home. I miss my nieces and my nephews, all of them. And I miss my grandkids. And my grandson, I never got to meet my grandson yet. You know, um, I videoed him, but I haven't actually got to meet him, but I'm gonna get home, to meet him, see my granddaughter and everybody. Oh, Miss B, hey Miss B. Um. Oh yeah, yeah. My hair it grew so much. It's in a protective style right now. I just put two braids in it, but yeah, it's grown so much. Um. A little while longer, and I'll be at my goal, my hair goal. Yeah. So, that was like really all. I just wanted to come in, just share, check on y'all, you know, um, and just, share with y'all and tell y'all, I appreciate y'all, for rocking out with me. I really do. Through everything. A lot of y'all have been so patient. I have people that are members of my page that never, I wasn't live for months. Y'all stayed members. I appreciate that so much. Um, I appreciate y'all being obedient to me. Well, not like that, but being obedient to God when it comes to me. That's what I meant. My apologies. Yeah, being obedient to God. When it comes to me, that is a huge blessing. A huge blessing. I want y'all to know that. I don't take that for granted. I don't take none of y'all for granted at all. at all. I don't. I appreciate each and every one of y'all on this page. All 208,000 of y'all. I think it's two. Is it 208 over here or 208 on Facebook? One or the other. But each one of y'all. Yeah. Oh, Jeremy. Yeah, I'm back on TikTok. I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Okay, Alan. Hey, Alan. But yeah, I just wanted to check in on y'all. Um, yeah, I'll be posting, some encouraging content. This is the time. This is the season for it. I don't know if a lot of y'all know that I'm a suicide advocate. You know, that I am basically one of the people that people reach out to. I want y'all to be very aware that this is the time of year that people feel suicidal. People act on it. Check on your loved ones. Just reach out. Hey, you okay? Do you need to talk? Be a safe space. The calls are getting up there already. They are. Between now and the first of the year, please pray, pray, pray. Pray that anybody that's been thinking about suicide or feeling suicidal, let's pray and ask God to occupy their heart and their minds. Show them who you are. This is what I say to God. Show these people who you are, God. you know Help them heal from whatever makes them feel like this is what they want to do and this is the answer. I tell people all the time, it's not the answer. God is the answer. Suicide is never the answer. Harming yourself is never ever the answer. God is the answer at the end of the day. So please check on people during these holiday seasons. um you know Hey, are you okay? You need to talk. Some people just need to vent, baby. Some people they just need somebody that's going to listen. That's it. Listening can save somebody's life. I always tell people that I work with that talking about your trauma is healing. Being able to have a village of people, and you can just go to somebody and be like, I'm hurt, I'm in pain, I never healed from my childhood. There are people that are hurt that never ever got to talk about what hurt them or what traumatized them or what they went through. They never had somebody they can just go and a person that's just going to listen and let them pour it all out. If you let somebody come and just pour it all out, you could be saving a life. Let me tell you something. I tell people, this is what I think all the time. I think this, y'all, and it's hard because I'll pull other people in to help me take calls and to handle people, that are suicidal and stuff. It don't take much, y'all. I've been doing this for a long time. Y'all remember, some of y'all remember I took a suicide call maybe 4 years ago on Christmas Day. A guy was going to jump off the bridge in Virginia. I'll never forget it. I'll never ever forget that call. I'll never forget the woman that called me. That she had a firearm in her lap, and she was talking to me on the phone. I didn't know she had a firearm until the end of the conversation. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And I'm going to tell you something. All it takes is for you to answer that phone and listen. All it takes sometimes for you to reach out to somebody and check on them. Somebody could come around you and have a smile on their face and be happy, and they're pretending. They're pretending because they don't want nobody to know anything is wrong. But you could save a life. I sit back to myself and like I said, I try to bring in help. Um, I even tried to start like a group kind of hotline kind of thing. It wasn't really successful. I don't even know what you have to do by law to even start something like that. I don't know. I just know there was a lot of calls coming into me, and I couldn't handle every call. That's all I knew. And I just, like, I need other people to help. And it didn't work, y'all. It was a lot of people, like my people I bought in to help me or whatever. The people were telling them, like, I don't want to talk to nobody but child leukemia. So it didn't work. And I can't tell these people, like, I can't. I have to be comforting, right? So I didn't know how to handle it. I'm like, God, I can take as many calls as I can, but I can't help everybody, you know? And I understand that people want to talk to me. I get it. I promise I get it. But I can't get to everybody. So I have to bring in, I had to bring in help, and it didn't work. So I need everybody to help me now. I need everybody to check on somebody, you know? Um, I need everybody to be a listening ear this holiday season. I need everybody to help. Um, People, I'm a train y'all a little bit, right? They just need somebody that cares to listen. Sometimes I have sat on the phone, I just listen. And I let them get it all out. I'm talking about trauma from 11 years old. Get it out. The longest I've been on the phone with somebody is 4 hours. 4 hours. You gotta let them get it out. The things that happen to people, you should not be holding them inside. It does so much damage. That trauma and that hurt and that pain does so much damage when you hold it all inside. It's tearing you apart. It's tearing these people apart. You hear me? Silently hurting them over and over again. But when you talk about it and you let it out, it's so healing. You start your healing journey when you just let it out and you just talk about it. Another thing, there's nothing wrong with going and seeing a counselor, a therapist. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it. I promise you. Don't care what people going to say about you. Don't care what people going to think about you. You do what you have to do for you, baby. That's your life. That's not them people that's talking about you life. God will handle those that put their mouth on you. You don't worry about them. You get the help that you need so you could be around for your family, baby. You don't worry about them people. Them is the enemy's people trying to stop you from healing. They trying to stop you and make you feel some type of way. Don't give them that power over you, okay? You get some help if you need some help. You do right by you, okay? And we're going to check on other people this holiday season. People are going to be able to vent to us. We're going to set aside time for people to just vent. And guess what? God will put in your spirit the things to say to them. God will give it to you, what to say to them. Pray with them, encourage them. Let them not be like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. I let them know how good of a person that they are. I let them know that you are not about to let that situation have power over you. Because you too amazing. You have an amazing purpose on you. I just try to encourage them the best way I know how. And God always gives me the word to say. He always gives me the words to say. But I just try to encourage them and tell them God loves you. He created you for a greater purpose. And he will deal with the people that did that to you. But you have to let go so now you can heal and you can walk in your purpose and you could be a better person. The one thing I tell my people is I want you to start waking up every day and smile every single day. Cause you can. Cause you can. I want you to speak positive over your day every single day. Wake up in a great mood. Go outside, get you some good sunlight. Open the blinds. Let some natural light in your house. Some of y'all been depressed for too long. Get up, get yourself together. Do something with your hair. Get you a haircut. Look good so you feel good. Sometimes when you depressed, you don't be looking your best. You don't be feeling your best. You go days depressed. Get up. Get up out the bed. Get off the couch. Do something. Take a walk. Do your hair. Get dressed. Feel good. Look good. Take a selfie. Look in the mirror and tell yourself some positive affirmations. You amazing. God created you for a greater purpose. Start speaking positive over you. Somebody needed that. It's over for depression. Depression don't live here no more. Depression don't live here no more. I don't got time. I don't even got time to be depressed. I don't got time no more. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't got time for that. I got time to serve God. I got time to spread positivity. That's what I got time for. I got time to remind people who they are. That's what I got time for. I got time to wake up and smile every day. Like, thank you, God, for waking me up. Y'all see me on social media. I said, God, I thank you every day. Probably a few times a day, I'll be like, God, I thank you. Because he didn't have to wake me up. He didn't have to bless me with favor. He didn't have to anoint me. He didn't have to pull me out of any of those situations I put myself in. He didn't have to, but he did because of the love he has for me. So guess what I'm going to do on earth? I'm going to serve him. When he tell me to speak, I'm going to speak. When he tell me to tell the truth, that's going to save somebody or bring them out of bondage or get them out of trouble. That's what I'm going to do. His word says that in the Bible. It says that. When you're in a situation, God is going to send somebody to tell the truth on your behalf. God is going to send help. We've been in those situations where we just need that one person to speak up and be like, nah, that's not how that went down. They didn't do that. Listen, I owe God. I owe it to God. I owe God it all. Let's be real. I owe it all to him. I'm really the mess he turned into a message. I'm really the black sheep. I'm really the one that people always told me I wasn't going to be nothing. I wasn't going to be nothing. That's what they told me. And guess what? At first I believed them because they was related to me. So I believed them. I believed them up until God said, don't believe them. Believe me. Listen to me. No problem. No problem. That's where I found my comfort. That's where I found my love. That's where I found my care. That's who built me up. That's who taught me. That's who taught me. Y'all don't understand. God has taught me how to handle people that hurt me. It's some people out here, people hurt them, honey, they go to hell. You hear me? And then Going to hell gets them in trouble, or now they're in a situation they can't get out of because they allow their emotions to drive them. Emotions don't drive me, God do. God do. Every time somebody hurt me, I'd be like, God, now you know what's up. You know I could go to hell. But because but because I don't want to disappoint you, but because I promised you, and because I love you, and because I'm not turning back to my old ways, I'm going to be quiet. When somebody hurts me, I'll be quiet. That's what I do. I get quiet. And guess what? I gracefully, listen to me, I gracefully dismiss myself. That's what I do. Thank you so much, Jesse. That's what I do. And baby, people have dragged me by my hair down the street. And I had to be quiet and dismiss myself gracefully. I have had proof that people that I have been nothing but good to talked about me, dragged my name through the dirt. I've heard it. Somebody recorded somebody talking about me one time. They said I recorded it because I didn't think you was gonna believe me because of how close you are with this person. So they recorded it and they showed it to me. You can't listen. It was them. They said it. I can't go against that. But I have to now sit down and I have to talk to God about it. And I have to be quiet and I have to go ahead and I have to bow out gracefully. This person can no longer be in my life. They can't. They can't. They can't be in my life no more. Am I hurt? I'm hurt. Because what did I do? What did I do to you? And if I did do something, come talk to me about it. Don't talk to somebody else about it. Come talk to me about it. That's all. What's so hard about it? If you don't like something I do, talk to me about it. What's the harm in it? What's the hurt in it? If it's something wrong with me, come talk to me. I'm open. I'm teachable. I don't know everything. I don't know everything about me. It hurts. It hurts. The very people you have helped, had they back, went to bat for, advocated for, talking about you, dragging your name through the dirt is hurtful. It is hurtful to your core. But guess what? Be quiet and bow out gracefully. Let me tell you something. Sometimes when God shows you or reveals something to you, it's not always for you to have a reaction to it. It's not always for you to confront it. That's something that God taught me. Shalakimia, you don't have to confront everything. I'm showing you and I'm revealing this so you know. Not for you to react, not for you to respond. That's not why I'm showing you this. I'm showing this so you know. So how many of y'all in here, something has been revealed to you and you want to snap out? You want to go fight the person? You want to go confront them? That's how we used to moving. That's how I'm used to moving, calling somebody up like, yo, like after everything I did, you really going? I don't do that no more. I be quiet. I know what I know. Sometimes I walk around like I don't know. But I know for my own well-being, some people are a spiritual attack. Some people are just no good for you. They don't have your best interest. They're around you for what you can do for them and what you have. You have to be aware. God is not, let me tell you something. God is not about to let you walk around here and be attached to the wrong people. He's always going to reveal it. If you want to ignore it or not. If you want to ignore it or receive it, that's up to you. But guess what? God showed you. And before destruction comes, God will show you many times. He will show you many times. He will send people to tell you. He'll show you, smack you in your head with it, all type of stuff. But we overlook stuff because we love people. And guess who knows what we love? The enemy. The enemy knows what we love. The enemy knows what we love. I told somebody yesterday, I said, you keep dating the same person in a different body. And they said, what? You keep dating the same spirit. You keep dating the same demon in a different body. What we talking about, baby? And they like, oh my goodness, you are right. That's what you doing. That's all you doing. And wonder why it don't never work out. Because the demon ain't do nothing but jump on a new person. That's all they did. Because they know the enemy know what you like. And he gonna send what you like. He gonna send what you like. I had to tell somebody one day that at the end of the day, the person that you the person that you feel like intimidated by, the person that you put in the friend zone, the person that you vent to these vent about these relationships you be into, that's probably your soulmate. That's probably your soulmate. And you can't identify that's your soulmate because in your head your soulmate looks a certain type of way. Guess what? What you got in your head might not be what your soulmate look like, baby. Your soulmate might not got no BBL. Your soulmate might not be a millionaire. Okay? Your soulmate might not be your soulmate. Your soulmate might be that person that's closer to you that you're always venting to about your relationship. Yeah, that guy that you're always venting to about the other guys you date, that girl you're always venting to about the other girls, the one that's always there for you, the one that always pick the phone up for you, that might be your soulmate. But you got this idea. That's why I don't have ideas and stuff in my head. Like, God, how you sending it? Cause baby, listen, the picture I got in my head, it ain't it. It ain't it. That picture in my head or my type has got me in trouble. So guess what? I'ma just not even have no type no more. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, but yeah. I'm just the messenger. I tell people all the time. I'm just the messenger. That's it. I'm the messenger. Yeah. But I love y'all. I covered a few different topics. I don't know who they were for today, but I hope they bless you. I hope you learn from it and you just strive every day to be a better person. I'm not saying perfect because nobody is perfect but God. And perfection is not our goal, but pleasing God is the goal. And being obedient, is the goal. And just being the best person that we can be and walking by faith. You see what I'm saying? Faith will get you in places that money will never. God will get you in places that money will never get you there. Favor will get you in places that money could never touch. God or favor, none of that. None of that. If God put it on somebody to bless you, guess what? They gonna bless you. If God put it on somebody for you to be a part of something, guess what? You gonna be a part of it. And you ain't paid $1.55 to do it. And you haven't. This is what I tell people all the time. Stop sitting up and measuring people by money. Stop sitting up and respecting people because they're rich. You see how that's going? You see how that's going? Listen, can't nobody pay me to respect them. I look at how you treat me and how you treat other people. That's what I look at. I don't care how many houses you got, how many cars. I don't care. You listen. Some people looking at how many houses somebody got, how many cars they got, how much money they got, but how do they treat people? How do they treat people? How do they treat you? You see what I'm saying? So you can't measure people by what they have. You have to measure people by who they are. Okay? I love y'all so much. Um Y'all have a great holiday. Y'all probably see me before the holiday live. I got so many messages written down that I need to get out there that's gonna help some people. But just thank y'all so much for, tuning in with me today. And y'all ain't have to be here, but y'all are. And I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate y'all as a person. You know. I want y'all to have a great day. I want you to never ever forget that you are amazing. And whatever's going on right now, you got this. You tap into your faith. You stay connected with God, and you gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. I'll see y'all later, my TikTok people. Y'all know I'll be live on TikTok tonight. With my review tonight, we have the new podcast on TikTok. My TikTok is Shalakimia is Queen. So come over tonight and laugh and joke with us and watch us taste some good food tonight. And I'll see y'all tonight. But other than that, I love y'all and be blessed.